Hello again. We have done it. We have made it to season 1, episode 1, the very beginning of this beautiful story about my family. So excited to share this with you guys. So excited to watch this again. It's kind of, for me, it's like family home videos when we watch them, and it's just pure nostalgia going back to it. And I'm so excited to be able to share like the feelings that I had when I was first watching this. So we are starting on season 1, episode 1.
My name is Cody Brown.
Pop off, Cody Brown.
We're not the polygamists you think you know. Love should be multiplied, not divided.
So cute. Oh my goodness.
I like marriage, and I'm a repeat offender, so.
It's terrible. I wonder if you practiced that line.
I have adopted a faith that embraces that lifestyle. You're good with one marriage, they figure you'll be good with 2. I hope they think I'll be good with 4.
This audio is terrible.
You can meet my family.
Oh, his car. He was obsessed with that for so long. One time I accidentally got gum on it and I was panicking. I was like, he's gonna kill me. Then I got it off and everything was fine. Ooh,
Maybe you got a big kiss for me?
little Savannah.
This is Janelle. We don't really use an order, but she's number 2.
We never really used an order before the show started. Like, we never was like, oh, she's the second wife. We're just like, she's one of my moms. It's funny. Makes sense, though. This is Mary's. Her humble abode.
She's got a kitchen and then all of her rooms, and she's this level.
Good.
So let's go downstairs. This is my wife, Christine.
Hi.
She's so awkward to the camera, like,
Truly is actually going to be number 13.
that's me with the curly hair.
20 years ago, I married Mary. 17 years ago, I married Janelle. And then 16 years ago, I married Christine.
So cute.
I just fell in love. And then I fell in love again. And then I fell in love again.
And now we know the truth.
Janelle and I have 6 kids from 5 years old to 15.
15 babies. Oh my goodness.
This home is actually built by a polygamist, and so the family functions as a whole, but we all have our own autonomy.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it so much.
All 3 of us were married before any of the kids were born. So when we tell you that really the kids are all ours, it's because we've raised all of the kids.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
I'd say about 3 times a week we have meals together. It's the whole family.
I wonder if I was being a little bitch to Savannah at that point, because I made a face at her, I said, and then she went,
We're a fundamentalist Mormon family, not LDS or Mormon family, similar to Catholics and Protestants. When I was dating Mary, her dad had 5 wives.
that's a lot of wives.
I eventually convert, and then a few months later I marry her. I'm in advertising sales. It gives me a little bit of freedom for family. Sometimes I work 60 hours and
He said, it gives me a lot of freedom. I work 60 hours a week. That is not freedom.
We're sisters.
sisters from the same mister.
The way so many people glowed up. Wow, we're all so much better looking now. It's crazy. Fame makes you attractive.
You know what? I hope that our kids do what they want to do, whether it's live our lifestyle or have no religion at all, as long as they're not following somebody else.
This is a big reason why a lot of us didn't pursue polygamy, because they just accepted that. And they were okay with us not wanting that lifestyle.
You're not getting married until you go to college and you get yourself an education.
See? They encouraged education and free thinking.
Yes, ma'am.
I finally actually had to start keeping a record, of where I'm at, just making sure that everybody gets the same amount of time.
It's like has a spreadsheet or something.
I'm getting the fair amount of time or fair shake here.
I love that Janelle went on walks then and now. She's always been a fitness nut.
You look pregnant, I bet you there's something in there.
I think so. We do have sex, it's true. Individually, though. And Cody is welcome in each of those bedrooms alone.
Alone.
It's just how it is. We don't go weird.
That's not weird though. If that's your lifestyle, that's totally acceptable. And to each their own. And this just wasn't for them. Or that just wasn't for them. And it actually isn't for them, as it turns out.
And we know that that's required in each relationship. So I know that some people think, how do you feel when he's off with another woman? It's like, well, gosh darn it, they better.
She always made that joke. She'd be like, he's probably with another woman.
The morning of Cody's big announcement.
I love this. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. This is so much fun. 6:30 in the morning. What the hell? That photo in the corner is so funny. He said modeling.
I was 19 and he was 22. From the time that we met to the time that we got married was 6 months. I came from a culture and it's not abnormal to get married when you're 19, 20 years old.
It seems like we haven't strayed from that. Whoopsie.
Want to see how I do breakfast? Look, I bought you granola bars. I always expected that I would have a bunch of kids.
Oh wow, the fashion too back then. The low-waisted pants. Icky. I'm glad we strayed from that as a society.
I was very lucky and blessed that I got the one that I did. It still tells me I've got brothers and sisters, but it'd be really cool for you to have another one.
Sad.
I'm okay with that now.
And I mean, it's okay. No, it's fine, yeah. But she's okay with it now. Plus, I don't know if we could handle another. 18 is enough.
I never went to school. I've been wanting to go back. I'm going into psychology. I want to work with at-risk teenagers.
I love this so much. The parents used to hate on psychology so much as like a study section. I didn't know that psychology is what she was going into.
Gwen, should we go hold her down? And this is why I can't study when they all come home. Want to?
Let's go.
Oh, Isabel was obsessed with Mary back then. They had the best relationship. It was adorable.
Let me see.
Do not pull it out.
Here, you tell him. God, I'm so fashionable. Do not pull it out. It's a squeaky voice for me.
What would happen if I promised it wouldn't hurt?
You'd be lying.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm a genius.
We're holding you down and you're getting it pulled unless you cooperate. Go get it.
Yes, you are.
I love that Gabe's in there with me. He's like, we're hiding together. I'm an ally. He and I were like stuck at the hip.
And then she just went up to Mary's on her own to get a tooth pulled. Oh, now it's my idea, so I'm going to do it.
I did it because I wanted, because the camera suddenly left and they were no longer interested in me. And I was disappointed. I was like, I want more attention. I was very much an attention seeker as a kid. It happens when you're one of many middle children.
Ready?
I thought you were just squeezing it. Thank you.
I wonder if I'll be able to like see autistic symptoms in myself as a kid. Because my mom definitely did.
It's not something like I'm sitting there thinking I'm ready to take another wife. Let's go find somebody.
Let God let her in. That's so deep. They had to train us seriously with camera time and not looking at the camera. And I have to like ignore that because like now I'm like talking to you, you know? So it's very different.
It's definitely a benefit to this lifestyle to have somebody there and in place if anything were to happen.
Because dads are useless and they can't take care of the children. So early, oh my goodness.
It's kind of a normal day for me. I'm up early because I go to work early.
That's fair. Janelle's always up early. I would suffer.
I work really long days, so
I don't think I ever knew what she did for work.
It's nice. Usually Christine will make dinner. I work with a bunch of women who are like, oh, I gotta go home and fix dinner. I'm like, oh, not me.
Wow, all of these women have like useless husbands.
Cody will always generally get up and say goodbye to me because I leave so much earlier than everybody. Hi, honey. I think I was 22 when I finally thought, wow, Cody's a great guy. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm okay with this plural marriage thing, you know?
What a bunch of cuties. Good for Janelle. She waited to get married into it. Can't relate. Just kidding. 21 is kind of waiting for my culture.
Hi, baby. Well, I need to get going.
Logan was the one that would wake up. He'd make breakfast for all the kids on Janelle's side. Had to grow up so fast.
What's my dad got really any sleep last night because Gabe was snoring. Thank you. Yeah.
That's so cute. I love the breakfast burritos. We did those all the time with like the salsa. I couldn't do the salsa though because textural issues.
I've always been a career person. I've always worked. I do miss my kids.
Hey, how was school?
She looks so professional with her little professional building and professional outfit.
On my days home, all I do is drive the kids, seeing to the homework and everything. And you know what? I like working more. So let Christine do that.
My mom was more of the mother mom, like, you know, stereotypical mother roles. And Janelle was more of like the father mom with the stereotypical father roles.
Cody's got a big announcement tonight. We'll see how this goes.
I wonder what the meeting is.
He gets a little crazy with the chainsaw. So he was like, yeah, let's cut down all the trees.
This was such a sad day to me because I loved our little backyard forest. And all of a sudden we were like almost completely taking it down. Devastated me because we would always like play in it and make forts and just go stuff. Oh my God, it's Drake in the background. We brought him to Las Vegas.
I want to do something ultra dramatic, like drop a tree today.
What tree, Dad? What tree do we need dropped?
I'm gonna go get a bag. I'll be right back.
It's just me and Gabe in the background while Savannah's like doing actual work.
I'm helping my mom.
Helping me wake up? Good deal.
What a cutie! I love that I'm like ignoring all of like the deep intellectual stuff and I'm like, oh my god, puppy. Oh my god, housework. Me and Gabe are so silly. Every single morning, so early. Oh my goodness. I like that it's like each wife's like morning routine. It's actually really clever and adorable. It's me! I remember this.
Could you want 10 more minutes? Huh? Okay, lie down.
Oh, I remember this day. That's a Twilight poster in the background. You're welcome. I shared a room with McKelty, and that's what she liked to have in the room. She was very much a Twilight fan.
I really loved him tons, and he kind of loved me, and we went back and forth. But it took years for us to get together and really realize we really did want to be married.
What a cutie. She chopped that dress up.
Done the ironing since I'm the domestic one.
Exactly. Domestic.
He's lost every morning.
I keep my clothes everywhere, so I kind of live in this whole house. So
All the while, they were wearing undergarments, you know? That's like a fundamentalist Mormon thing, and they used to do that.
I usually serve Cody breakfast.
Kit Kat.
I don't have a toaster. More people die from toasters than sharks every year.
It's this again. Wow. People made fun of her, like jokingly, for years because of this. She now owns a toaster, fortunately, because she realizes that toasters kill you because the proximity.
Mom, your toaster's burning again.
Open the windows. No.
about how toasters are all kill more than sharks. Yeah, and then
I love that Logan was like, it knew exactly the line.
I never wanted to just be married to a man. I always wanted sister wives.
I love that. We always cooked on the griddle instead of like pans like people usually cook in, because there's just so many of us.
Yeah, I honestly wanted sister wives more than a husband for a good time of my life.
Yay!
Christine has a significantly demanding schedule because she's actually mothering the 12 kids.
Aspen's literally going to be me in a little bit with my situation.
I want to make sure the kids are taken care of. Janelle works insane hours sometimes, and so I just want to make sure that her kids are taken care of.
We always homeschooled our kids until about 5 years ago. We put our kids all in this one school. That's a school for our people.
Our people.
A polygamous school.
They all have tons of moms.
I love that everybody's like sitting up politely and my mom's like lounging with her feet up and stuff.
But Mommy, I don't want to watch it.
Oh, she always did that. Amazing.
You do a really good job at it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Your hand right here, Gabe. Even though she's not born yet, truly loves everybody in the family. They put their hands on my belly, and she moves for them.
I'm only there because there's a camera there. If I saw the camera, I was like, I need to be on that. So at one point, they turned the camera off and just let me go crazy in front of it.
Truly Grace Brown. Because otherwise she'd be Truly Brown, and then she's just Truly Brown. We would have a middle name be starting with an A, but then she'd be Truly A Brown, and that would be plain stupid, actually. So, Truly Grace.
She's such a doof. I love it. That is so funny.
It's starting to get aggravating cleaning up the yard. No one wants to do it anymore.
Yep, Gabe definitely ran in front of the camera to do that. Incredible.
The kids don't know anything about it, but we know, of course, that he's making the big announcement tonight.
Big announcement? I have no idea.
He's a little nervous. He's making the big announcement tonight to the kids that he's courting a woman.
Courting?
We've talked about it a little bit with the kids. Her name is Robin. I'm kind of excited about it, but I'm nervous about telling kids. I don't know how they're going to react necessarily. You don't get to talk about this to somebody else. This is family business.
That sounds very condescending. Ouchie. You don't get to talk about that.
Do you guys like Robin?
Yeah.
Well, Robin likes us.
We were beginning to feel like there was somebody else.
There was somebody else.
We sure need another one. It's getting kind of
Oh.
boring.
I love that I assumed he was like cheating.
Robin has her choice, but I feel like that we should invite Robin to come into our family.
Let me know what you just said.
What?
You don't know what Dad just said?
Gwenny.
Gwenny, you dumb idiot. Just kidding. She was perfect in every single way. That child is amazing.
We're talking about Robin. Do you remember her and her girls and son? Okay, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Gwendolyn, can I
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
She said, our kid's dumb. I need to explain it to her.
There might be a girl that's going to
This
be
is
entering
amazing.
our family soon, but right now we're going to keep it quiet.
That's amazing. Look at Gwendolyn being a little autistic girl.
You guys are so smart, very good.
My mom is so, she said, you guys are so smart. That was incredible.
We've all grown up together and we're adding more kids and another mom. So it's just going to be different for a little while, but we'll get used to it.
They explained it so well.
She loves everybody. She connects with everybody.
I'm going to admit, at first I was like, oh, different. That's going to be a little bit weird. But the idea didn't shock me at all.
He talks like he's trying to be so mature. I love it.
Here is this girl who's choosing to come into a family with 16 people. She could have her pick. She's really honestly choosing us.
And she chose us. Wow. That's beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie, there are jealousy issues. Hopefully that's something that I can overcome.
When Cody first told me about her, I had a spiritual witness. This person was special.
I love like the amount that we were very connected to spirituality back then. If you hear like anything that my mom went through, it's like crazy. Ironically enough, I'm an atheist, but I'll believe all of it. She went like a lot of crazy stuff in like a good way.
Logan, will you pray, please?
Heavenly Father,
We usually try to gather the family together, have family prayer.
Thy Son, Jesus Christ.
Amen.
I want to always be able to do a bed check. I want to peek on all of them. I want to say goodnight to everybody as well.
That's so cute. She's on the counter. This is adorable.
All the children have grown up in this environment. Bringing somebody new into the family is a totally new thing, totally changing the dynamic.
It's exciting. Truly's like life marks the length of the time the family's been together. She's 13 now. We've been all together for 13 years.
I like 3 wives a lot, and I'm kind of more hesitant in adding another wife.
Robin and I have been courting for a couple of months.
See you, kids!
She's about 4 hours away.
My mom seems very against this all.
I like my time with Cody.
Valid.
Having sister wives makes it so that I do have less time with Cody.
Cody's my soulmate. I love him.
How's it going?
That's adorable. Look at her. She got all dolled up for the camera. They're such cuties. Ugh. She's just giggling the whole time.
A little hesitant to accept another wife, but if it happens, she just has to be absolutely amazing.
She's so much fun. She said she better not disappoint me. So that was adorable. Once again, family home videos. So much fun to like get back into the past. That was the best idea I've ever come up with in my life. I'm definitely going to keep doing this because that is adorable. I enjoyed every second of it. I love that my mom is like such a contrarian and she's like, I am not prepared for this. And Janelle's like, I saw her through my Holy Spiritness and I know that she will be part of this family. And Mary's like, yeah, I'm down for it. She's like Janelle's like aggressively like spiritual about it, and Mary's just like, yeah, this sounds like fun. I want it to happen, you know? My mom, I'm excited to see the drama that unfolds between them. Because when you see the technically the like season 17 tell-all finale, that wasn't really a tell-all, they talk about, or Robin talked about how my mom was like a little bully to her, but then she revealed that she wasn't really that bad. It was just initially. So I'm excited to see the initially and the bullyingness. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Go ahead and watch some Sister Wives, or maybe just continue watching this with me, because I mean it brings me views, and as I said earlier, I love attention. Ironically enough, I cannot handle the attention anymore with the Sister Wives camera. So that was adorable, as I've said like a billion trillion times already, and I'm excited for the next one. I'm so excited to be doing this. It's so cute. Okay, anyway, I have gotten the questions from my patron. There are 4, I think I counted. So Liz has a question. Was it tough sharing 2 bedrooms among 5 or 6 siblings in the Lehi basement? Your mom said the setup was awful for her and her kids. Until Truly joined, it wasn't really difficult in my opinion. There was a lot of like switching around where the girls would share rooms here and there. But when Truly was born, I can definitely see how it would have become difficult. Obviously it was difficult for my mom because she was like the adult and she had to deal with all this stuff. But from my memories, I didn't terribly mind it. Then Joanne Randonitis says, looking back, did it make sense for a 2-seat sports car for a family of 13 kids and 4 adults? That's a funny question. I've heard this point made before. Personally, I didn't really mind because all of the moms had vans, but like you've seen him, he's kind of a show off, and even if it wasn't well within his means to show off anything, it was just what he enjoyed to do. And so the whole sports car, I don't think any of us really minded, and still I'm like, yeah, it was fun to ride in it. So honestly, yeah, just because he enjoyed it. Then Stephanie Hammond, what was it like when your dad announced he was taking another wife? How did your day-to-day lives in Lehi change once you started the show? It wasn't terribly different. Obviously, there was another person, and there was a lot of moving back and forth, or not like a terrible amount, but there was quite a bit of moving back and forth. When I look back, I don't really remember the drives, which is funny because like in my memories, Robin lived much closer. The big difference was that we just had more people to hang out with, and there was another mom. It wasn't, in my opinion, that much different, honestly, which I think is great. Then Liz, even though you were young, did you get a sense that your mom didn't really think a 4th wife should join the family? Honestly, not at all. I didn't get that vibe. But I was more thinking about like, oh my God, I have another sister. I had 2, and stuff like that. She didn't serve that kind of disliking energy to her children. She definitely kept us away from the drama as much as she could. And those are the questions that I thought I would answer. I'm very excited for the next episode. Probably going to combine this with the next episode and maybe like combine 2 or 3 or something. But this was very fun. Thank you so much for watching with me, and I will see you for the next episode.